Eygon of Carim announces himself before you ever understand him. Heavy footsteps, metal scraping against stone, the sound of chains dragging behind a man who has already accepted his burden. In a world where faith is often hollow and devotion usually ends in madness, Eygon stands as something far more uncomfortable. A man who truly believes. But belief in dark souls is rarely salvation. More often, it is a prison. This is the story of Eygon of Carim, a knight who chained himself to faith, and a firekeeper who was never meant to see the flame. To understand Eygon, you must first understand Carim. Carim is not a land of gentle miracles or hopeful prayer. It is a kingdom defined by severe belief, penance, and punishment. Faith in Carim is not about comfort. It is about atonement. Those who sin are not forgiven. They are corrected. Eygon embodies this philosophy perfectly. His armor is not ceremonial. It is brutal, heavy, and deliberately oppressive. The chains wrapped around him are not restraints placed by others. They are self-imposed. Eygon is not a prisoner. He is a man who believes suffering is necessary to be worthy. Irina is everything Eygon is not. She is blind, gentle, soft-spoken, and deeply afraid of the darkness she senses around her. Unlike firekeepers bound to Firelink Shrine, Irina is unprepared. She does not fully understand the power she is meant to channel. She only knows that others expect something of her. And Eygon is her shadow. He does not comfort her. He does not encourage her independence. He guards her like a relic, not a person. Because to Eygon, Irina is not meant to choose her path. She is meant to endure it. Eygon insists he is Irina's protector, but protection in his eyes means control. He forbids her from learning certain miracles. He reacts with hostility when her path strays from what Carim deems pure. He does not trust her judgment, because faith, to him, is not about choice. It is about obedience. And this is where Eygon becomes unsettling. He does not act out of cruelty. He acts out of conviction. In Dark Souls, this is often far more dangerous. Eygon's greatest fear is not death. It is heresy. Miracles tied to darker faiths, Londor, the deep, forbidden scriptures, terrify him because they threaten the structure he has sacrificed everything for. If Irina can choose her own faith, then Eygon's suffering loses meaning. And so he tightens the chains, not on her body, but on her future. If Irina is led down a darker path, Eygon's response is immediate and violent. He does not debate. He does not reflect. He attacks. This moment is crucial. It proves that Eygon's loyalty is not to Irina herself, but to the idea of what she must be. When she no longer fits that image, he sees no choice but to destroy what he failed to protect. It is tragic, and it is honest. Eygon is not evil. He is a man who was never taught mercy. Carim taught him that pain is virtue, that obedience is holiness, that doubt is sin. He never learned how to trust. He never learned how to let go. And so, when faced with a world that changes, with a firekeeper who might grow beyond her role, Eygon collapses under the weight of his own beliefs. If Irina is guided toward the light, something rare happens. Eygon leaves. Not in anger, not in triumph, but in quiet resignation. A man whose purpose has ended has no place in this world. There is no redemption arc, no speech, no reward, just absence. In the end, Eygon of Carim is not bound by fate. He is bound by choice. Every chain he wears is one he accepted. Every burden he carries is one he refused to question. And in a world where the fire fades not because of evil, but because of stagnation, Eygon stands as a warning. That belief, no matter how sincere, must never replace humanity. Because when faith demands suffering, someone always pays the price.